It was the most viewed Super Bowl in Super Bowl history. You've done so many things. I had a whole Super Bowl party watching this moment. Wasn't gonna be missed at all. Like, you've done so many things. Where does this Super Bowl rank for you?
Oh man, top of the top. You know, it is, I mean, outside of performing and ticking for preschool, it was like the cream of the crop. Everybody wants that moment.
Yeah.
You want to know that you've amassed enough of a catalog to play for an entire world. No matter how many stages you're on, you're never going to play for a bigger audience. And that night would prove that it would be the biggest audience that I've ever had in my life.
Yes. I got an artist question. How do you even, because you have a huge catalog of hits, how did you even narrow it down to know what you wanted to do?
Man, I think I obsessed over it.
Yeah.
I did like 100 edits of the show. And when I finally came to the final one, you know, it's really just, 13 minutes of, you trying to enjoy yourself. I sang live, which everybody was like, I can't believe you're gonna do this.
Yes.
Like, of course, why not? But, I don't know how I was able to narrow it down. What I did talk to Jay-Z about when we first talked about me doing it was making certain that we played to the culture. Me and Hamish, who films it, had done it many times. Jesse Collins, me and him had talked about this moment many times in Africa, in passing. But, throughout all of those conversations, I wanted to make certain that people knew the culture I come from, knew what Atlanta had meant to me, knew the story between my being raised in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and then growing my career in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then, making it to Las Vegas, and then having one of the biggest moments in the world in Las Vegas.
That's chilling. Well, you definitely conquered that, that's for sure. And Kendrick Lamar is performing this year. Did you, right? Did you talk to him at all?
Haven't had the chance to catch up with him and tell him, one, how excited I am. I've talked to everybody around. I talked to Jesse. I talked to, all the producers, his creative team. The one thing that I would say is, savor the moment, because you get obsessed in trying to build the best performance, but you don't realize that it's really about enjoying it, right? And it might not be perfect. Everything may not go exactly the way it's supposed to, but if you are in your mind and like stuck trying to make something perfect, you're not gonna look up and smell the flowers and realize, wait a minute, I'm here.
Yes.
And I get a chance to have this moment, and I'm not gonna get it again. I'm not gonna get this moment back. So my encouragement to him is to really be present. I hope that he uses the moment well. There's a lot that could be said. There's a lot to be said for where hip hop has come from. There's a lot to be said for that young man and how he's completely been, an incredible benchmark for what it is to be an artist. And also too culturally sound, in fashion and all of these things. So I'm just hoping that he really maximizes that moment.
Well said. Woo. That was inspiring.
Yeah. That moment is inspiring. I'm happy that he continues to open the door in the right way for our culture.
Yes.
I'm happy that he always makes certain that he stands up for our culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hats off to JC.